Hey guys, Deathnotch here. Welcome back to the 7th episode of our Dark Souls Remastered Pyromancer walkthrough. In this episode, we're going to be going to the Darkroot Garden because I forgot to go there earlier, and we need to do that before we head on down any further into the depth. So, come back to the blacksmith. I've already upgraded my axe to the max level off camera because I didn't want to make you guys sit through that. So come here, upgrade your axe, rest at the bonfire. We're going to level up our dex and our strength a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and kindle this bonfire because we haven't done it yet. What you're going to want to do is head on down the stairs, talk to him if you need to. Once you talk to him, head on out here. And this guy, I'm going to see if we can fight him now or not, but I'm probably not going to end up fighting him right now. Oh, we actually do an okay amount of damage. Oh, especially with our fire. Yeah, we can fight him right now. Be careful. When he does that attack, you want to make sure you dodge out of the way. It's one of his, easiest to hit you with. So... And he likes to spam that attack sometimes. Combustion can sunlog him a little bit, so you can go ahead and use that. Once you've gotten him taken care of, just pick up his Demon Titanite. Oh, I got the pull out of him. Sometimes you get that, but usually you don't. Head on out the doorway here, or run past him if you didn't want to fight him. And then we're going to get our shield out, because right up ahead is the first enemy of this area. These guys can be kind of dangerous, especially if you come here earlier. Because they have a grab attack. Go ahead and pick up anything they drop. They have a grab attack that locks you in to take a bunch of damage, so... Darkroot Garden, here we are. So first things first, we're going to head on over this way. Come along this ledge, take this right turn. And there's this guy right here. Just put your weapon on your back and power attack or jump attack. Sometimes this guy will come after you if you don't do it right though. But these guys are no problem with an upgraded axe like we have, so let's go ahead and pick up any items they drop. Bait him out, taking care of him before he can attack you. Head on down this way. And then, I missed this item. So head on back and grab this real quick. It's on that ledge, so be careful. Anyway, run back over this direction. Now that you've picked up the item. And this doorway we're going to be doing quite a bit later than now. So just ignore that for now. We need like 20,000 souls to be able to go through there anyway. So you see this wall here. You're going to want to roll through it or attack it either way. And then light the bonfire that was secretly hidden behind it. And once again, we're going to kindle this bonfire because we'll be here a lot later, most likely, so. Once you've kindled the bonfire, go ahead and get up and take the first left right here. Head on down and then there should be an entrance to the right. We're going to head in there. Get out your fire. Fling it over at this guy. One at this guy. And finally one at that guy. I missed a little bit. There we go. Then go ahead and pick up the item in the center. Pick up any items they drop, if they drop any. Come down to the fog and just go through. First thing we're going to want to do is take care of this guy. Once you get close, he'll stand up. You want to be kind of careful fighting him. Not sure how good fire works. That works alright. Not the best. But he is pretty hard to beat, even at the level we're at. So you can either try and kite him like I am, or you can pull out your shield and just block everything he does. He can do the attack that makes it so you can't sprint or anything. And it's really dangerous when he does that, so you want to try and avoid that to the best of your ability. Go ahead and burn this guy. Go ahead and burn this guy too. Then once you get close to this guy, he's going to wake up. We're going to back away because we don't want to wake them both up at the same time. Once you get him following you, just bring him about to where we were fighting at before. Block any attacks that he does. There's the attack that I was telling you about. When he's doing that, just hit him as much as you can, because you're basically stuck right on him once he gets that off. So you need him to die like right after that. That's why I said it's so dangerous. Go ahead and back away again once you get those guys up. Ooh, I'm taking a little bit more damage than I'd like to. So I'm going to back off and heal. I really need to take care of this guy. I am very lucky that missed. Yeah, when he uses that like spell on you, one good countermeasure is to just play very defensively. Once you've taken him out, head on back over this direction for a second. This is not in the right order, but you can just do this when I do it. Throw a fireball at those snakes. There's this guy I forgot about. Now be careful with these guys. I keep trying to switch items and doing it completely wrong. Once you take care of those guys, just grab this item here. Grab the item he dropped. If he dropped one for you. Missed the item this guy dropped, so I'm going to come over back and get this real quick. Then the item that they were all guarding over here, we're going to go grab that. Which is a nice set of armor. We're not going to be using it because we want to stay light. I might come back and redo our armor decisions later. I'm not 100% sure on that, but for now, keep the armor you've got. You also can't dodge whenever that's up, so that's why I wasn't going anywhere. Alright, we took him out. Now there's one final guy in this doorway. If you didn't use as many fireballs as I did, then you're good to go. Fight him. But if you did, like if you only have combustion left, go ahead and run back to the bonfire. I'll meet you back here after I get to the bonfire. We just need to rest up. Oh, actually, there's one thing we can do before that. Go ahead and burn this tree right here. If you're confused about where the tree is, it's right next to the entrance. It's just right off to the right. Come through here. There are a couple enemies down here. We're going to want to go ahead and take them out. Keep on going down this way. Kill this tree. Kind of fitting that we're cutting it down with an axe. Anyway, once you take that guy out, next step is to walk all the way to the end over here. And there's going to be another stone guy along with these creatures. They're pretty easy to take care of, even though he's not. Oh, I just died. Well, that's unfortunate. You should probably avoid fighting him so close to that ledge. That was the mistake I made. But it's okay, we're back at the bonfire just like I wanted to. Just go ahead and come back this way again. Oh, I just realized we need to be human, so I kind of did mess up pretty bad there. Anyway, so once you get back here, if you died like me, just take the same path again. So if you died, just come over and get your stuff. If you didn't, we're just about back to where we were at. Go ahead and kill these guys. We managed to get them active without waking him up, so... head on over here and grab the item. Now, I don't think you actually have to fight that guy, which is good for us because I'm not fighting him. I know it could get us extra souls and stuff, but it's just not worth it to me right now. So head on up this pathway here. There will be another one of those guys up here. Just stand behind him, get ready for him to be all the way awake. Start swinging. Should be able to take him down pretty easily. And finally, we get the item that's on the ledge that you can see from down there. The wolf ring. And now we're just going to backtrack all the way to the bonfire, which actually I'm going to use a homeward bone because I don't feel like walking that. Either after you died and got all that, or just finished everything there, head back to the bonfire if you don't have enough fireballs, or you went through what I did. And it's pretty likely you won't have enough fireballs. So you're going to head down. It's just the same way. Take care of these guys because they're going to attack every time you come by now. This is the attack I was telling you about. Look at how much health that does. I'm dead because I just got locked into it twice. Alright, so now come and take care of these guys like I did again. Now head down this way and immediately take the left, like as far over as you can. Take this guy out. And then again, stick to the left as much as possible. Now the first stone giant will wake up when you get over here. You want to be careful not to go too far that way. Just make sure you don't die. Take this guy down. Alright. Now return to right next to this wall, and you see that stone giant guy over there. We're going to take him out, and we're going to be pretty much safe now. Alright, now swing through these bushes and summon this person. This is why you had to be human. She'll make the boss fight that we're about to go into so much easier. I mean, it's easy enough as it is, but any alleviation of difficulty is always welcome. Head on up the stairs. And through the fog to the boss fight. Here we are fighting the Moonlight Butterfly. Come about halfway down the path and just wait. There we go. Sometimes it can be kind of hard to actually hit with your fireballs, but the boss is pretty easy. Oh, except that attack does a lot of damage. Try to block that instead of being in the middle of healing like I was. And just like that, the boss is beaten. Super easy, like I said. So now we're gonna come on over here. Up the stairs. And then we're gonna grab the basement key off him and the divine ember and a homeward bone. Which we're gonna actually use the homeward bone because I don't feel like walking all the way back. Alright, now we're gonna head back to the blacksmith. I'm just gonna skip ahead until we're there. I will see you in just a moment. Alright, once you're back to the blacksmith, you're just gonna head up to the bonfire and ignore him for a moment. Just rest at the fire real quick. Now we're gonna go give him the divine ember, but do not upgrade your axe with it. I'm not even sure if you can, but if you can, don't.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Go ahead and say yes.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Now you could buy the Crest of Artorias if you have the same amount of souls as me right now, but we're not going to do that. Head back to the bonfire. Go ahead and level up. We're going to want to level up our dexterity and strength again. Dexterity is going to help with if we want to change weapons or if we want to cast our spells faster. So head on back down here. We're going to go ahead and go to one final part for this episode so that we'll be done with this whole area for now, and I only have to come back here later instead of coming back in another part. So head back the same direction we came, take this first enemy out here, and then this time we're going to take a right here, go right, then go left, and then you're gonna want to put your shield on your back and then run to this guy as fast as possible. Take him out. Then keep on going down this way. Now there's going to be a Black Knight up ahead. So we're going to have to take him out. So head on down here. Head on over here. You don't have to fall down. I just find it quicker. You don't take that much damage, so head right here. Again, you can take this the safer way. Ooh. I thought he was easy to parry because I parried him that one time, but it seems like he's a little harder than I expected. Especially because I keep pressing shift and it's not parrying when I try to. Not sure if you can parry that attack. I mean, you probably can, but backstab him. As you can see, we're doing a lot more damage with our axe to the Black Knights than we used to be. You can just keep your axe for the rest of the game, but we might switch weapons. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. For now, we're going to be keeping the same weapon. Anyway, head on down to the furthest spot, grab this item. So come on through this tunnel and rest at this bonfire. Once you've rested at the bonfire, go ahead and head down the rest of the way to this tunnel. Pull the lever that's just inside here. Wait for the platform to come up. Now, you do not have to do this part. This is completely optional. You can do this later. But we're going to make a quick run for something and hopefully make it out with our lives. So head on over here. And you'll see we're at the Valley of Drakes. Run past this guy. Run past this guy by staying on the left here. Grab this item. Quickly keep going. Jump past them. Run to the ladder and climb up. Now that's pretty easy for me, but the first time I tried it, that was definitely super hard. So I understand if you guys can't do it or you want to do it later. But climb to the top of this tower, grab this item, and then go ahead and homeward bound back. I'm going to take a look at the rings we're currently using to see if we could be using a better one. Oh, we're actually not using one right now. Go ahead and put on the red tear stone ring. We're not using a ring anyway, so you might as well. The red tear stone ring is pretty powerful, but also pretty dangerous to use, so I don't use it that much. We're about to go to my favorite section. So head back on up the pathway we came down. And then instead of going down and around, just keep going straight. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and take care of this guy that's over here. If he aggroes on us, which he will. Go ahead and grab this item. Roll back because we want to fight him over this direction as much as possible. We can probably take him out with the fire orb. Well, probably a couple, but... Once you've taken care of that guy, head on up to the doorway up here. Go ahead and open the door, and we're going to fight Havel because we want his stuff. The easiest thing I've found is to just circle around him until he attacks, and then backstab him after he's hit the ground. If he hits your shield, he'll do a lot of endurance, so be careful of that. You can combo, like, backstab him and then backstab him again as soon as he gets up. But it can be hard to do sometimes, so I usually just stick to the circling around over and over again. Let's see how weak he is to fire. Dodged it. That did a decent amount of damage, but I'm going to stick with melee. Alright, and we've taken him out. Go ahead and pick up his item. And so now we have Havel's ring. We're actually going to switch out for Havel's ring. We don't really need it right now because we're underweight, but it's just great to have. You can keep the other ring on for now if you're not carrying too much stuff. Like your equipment load is pretty low like ours is, if you've been following along the same way. Anyway, I think that we're going to actually head back to the bonfire at the blacksmith and come back. Or no, we'll head down to the bonfire down here, the one we unlocked in the tunnel. And we'll come back to this area in the next episode. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.